Alright, you guys saw this one previously. This is the Bongo Gear Becker Raider, which is going to be their smallest of the Becker series of packs. So they have three sizes. They have the Mark II, which is truer to the original Becker Patrol Pack. They have the Raider, which is slightly smaller, approximately 40 liters, give or take. And then the Large, which is 65 liters or 4,000 cubic inches, which is going to be what is on my back here. Give you a 360. So much like the previous video I did on the Raider, as far as I know, nobody has a video up on YouTube involving the Large yet, and I just got this one, so we're going to go ahead and adjust this just a little bit over, get more frame here. We're going to do the first overview out of the box video. Same as with this one, you get a letter of the printout of information from the website. So basically it's just saying thank you for purchasing the newly introduced large version of the pack. It's developed with Mr. Becker's approval, and it is a authorized version produced under license. The large Becker Patrol Pack is the big brother to the Becker Patrol Pack, the Mark II, and having a capacity of 65 liters, it is going to be directly competing with the Molly 4K ruck, the issued ruck. This one, unlike the other two packs, are rated for, according to the company, 50 pounds. Max rating is what they put on it, or about, and they do not take an external frame. This one is rated up to 90 pounds and does take an external Alice frame, or you can use the Philby plastic frame, is what I got on here right now. For the dimensions, if you guys care about that, is approximately 30% larger than the Patrol Pack, which again, it's larger than the Raider here. I just don't have the complete collection yet. The pack measures 13 inches wide by 9 inches front to back and 22 inches tall. If you're non-American, that is 33 centimeters by 23 centimeters by 56 centimeters. Total capacity right at 65 liters. They make two versions of this pack. The particular one that I have on my back is OCP of 500D Kuduro. They do make a 1000D Kuduro version, and then it comes in a couple different colors: green, coyote, brown, search and rescue red, etc., etc. The continuation of the letter just has the changes that they made out over the standard one, which include sizing it up, adding 2 zippered pouches on each side of the side pouches, but we're going to get into that in a minute. So you probably noticed by now I have a different colored strap on here. So these are Fire Force Alice straps, and there's a reason why I swapped over to those, which I'm going to get into here. So first, as it comes from the factory, there is no frame with the pack. You have to buy your own frame. It is set up for internal frame construction, and the pack itself has a stiffener made out of plastic with a strip of aluminum that you can conform to your back, same as with the other two packs. If you want to use it with an external frame, which I would probably suggest doing if you're going to be loading it down with a lot of weight, any Alice frames will work. Malice, the Raptor Tactical Palace frame, the USMC issued Philby frame, all those will fit in there. You just slide it in like a regular Alice pack. You will get 2 belts. From the factory, it comes with the smaller belt, I should call it. It's the same exact belt that came with the other pack. You just Velcro it on and go about your business if you're using it in an internal frame configuration. And then you will also get a padded waist belt that is meant to be attached directly to the frames, which is going to be the same attachment method as the Philby or Alice straps use. You also get the shoulder yoke. Standard is the same exact shoulder yoke as what comes with the other packs. Is wider than most of the ones that I've used. but is much thinner, so there's a trade-off. It spreads it over more of a larger surface area, whereas these ones tend to have thicker padding. The reason why I went with individual straps versus the factory one, I love the factory one on this pack, but I'm not using it with the waist belt. When I'm using this pack, I have about 50 pounds according to my scale in this pack right now. Where I want my waist pad to sits the pack up too high, and the issue that I'm running into is this section here, this middle section, is riding on the back of my neck, causes me neck pain whenever I'm walking around. No matter how tight I make it or how loose I make it, it's digging in the back of my neck, whereas these Alice straps, improved Alice straps, they don't have that issue. The other thing that I would love if they did, which I mentioned in the previous video, is on these, we do have quick release. They are fast tech buckles that you can squeeze and drop. And if those break, you have backup ladder lock, right? What I noticed when I went out to a training event with that pack is whenever I have a bunch of stuff under my arms here, trying to find that buckle and then getting it like that, it's a little bit of a pain. So if they come up with a design like most, the Philby assault pack, or I'm sorry, not the Philby assault pack, but the Crossfire does it, and then the Army issued large rucksack does it. If there's a pull tab or the Philby system that you just pull it and it drops, I think that would be an improvement, but that's not a killjoy. Let's take this off real quick and put these side by side. Right off the rip, and there goes that pack. So let's stick that back down. Sec. Size comparison. You got almost double the capacity with, of course, 65 liters versus approximately 40, give or take. Get these turned to the side so you can get a little bit of that comparison as well. Internal frame, external frame. I can get a little bit more capacity into this. I'm not going to at the moment because it's loaded down the way that I want it, but we're going to be done with that pack for now. Like I said, I swapped out the shoulder straps. Everything else on here is stock except for the frame. You have to get your own frame. The attachment method is very simple. Just attach it like a regular Alice strap. On the pack itself, the pocket is padded, so you don't just have a frame digging into your back, which is nice. The waist pad does have a 2x3 field on each side, so you can attach a pouch either side that you want, and then has a pull forward method of tightening, much like the Philby. On the back of the lid, you have a center port for your hydration. You have, of course, drag handle. Going to the side, there's no shortage of compression straps. You got one going horizontal on the pouch, and then of course the closure one. You can remove this very quickly by just undoing the yib yab tab and taking that off. You don't need that much compression. And of course you have one down here on the bottom and one on top for the main compartment on both sides. Every single one of these pouches on the sides, on the top, and here on the front are pass-through, so you can stick tool handles in there. You do have zippers, so you can access without digging through the entire pack. And if these zippers fail, there's grommets and hooks, so that you can loop paracord in there to create a field repair if your zipper does break on you. And that zipper is on both sides of the pack. On the lid, we have one zipper pouch. Let me try to get this in here. One zipper pouch on top, and then we have two magazine pouches here, which each will hold 3 magazines of PMags, so you can get, you know, your resupply of 6 mags right there. And then of course you got the Velcro down on the bottom. These pockets here are approximately the same size as the side pockets on the smaller pack, and then the side pockets on this particular pack are much larger, and they come with the addition of 2 zippered pouches on each side. Each one of these pouches has a rain fly that you can pull out in 2 drawstrings, so you can tighten both ends. I'm going to drop this open real quick. When we pop this up, we do have a mesh pocket on the inside of the lid. We have a double drawstring closure, and then we have an additional zippered pouch for storage purposes. And we have a row of, or 2 rows of PALS webbing above each of the side pouches, so that we can get additional storage there if we so desire. But very simple upgrades, larger size, able to take an external frame. Unfortunately, I do not have the patrol pack, which is going to be the middle of the set of 3, but that's besides the point. Let's lay that down. We do have a drag handle on the bottom of the pack. If we want to get 2 good grips, we can. We have PALS webbing all over the bottom, so if we want to attach a sleep system carrier, we got that. So like I said, this is just an out of the box review real quick, just to give you guys a little bit sense of what's going on with the pack itself. I'm going to use it for a little and see how we like it, and we'll go from there. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead, drop them down below, and see you.